and welcome to another episode of Self, God, and Money. I am your host, Veneer Pierre, abundance, intuition, and monetization strategist, and I am so excited for the show that we have planned for you tonight. So, I've been getting a lot of questions about manifestation. Of course, I'm always talking about manifestation. To me, it is a lifestyle and it is the way that I do everything. And so I've had a lot of people recently reaching out asking, how do I manifest so quickly? Over the last 9 years that I've been coaching, my clients have manifested well over $5 million. I've manifested a fiance, I've manifested cars, I've manifested peace. I would say of all of the things that I've manifested, peace absolutely has been the most important thing. And so I've had a lot of people ask, how do I manifest and what tips do I have to manifest quickly? So today I'm going to give you my favorite 5 manifestation hacks to help you manifest money, peace, love, whatever you desire in your life with ease. I see that a few of you are already on. So if you are watching, go ahead and say hi in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from and tell me, what is your favorite manifestation hack? What do you do to manifest quickly? So today I'm going to again go through my top 5. Now, before we get into any of these, let me give the disclaimer that you don't need tools to manifest. I talk about tools a lot because I love tools, and that's going to be one of my hacks. But it's really important to understand that the power of creation comes from you. So all of these suggestions that I'm giving, they only work if you recognize the power that you have. So it's vital to know that you are an infinite creator. There is nothing outside of you, nothing that you desire that you don't have the power to create. And so manifestation really is simple. It's not always easy, but it's very simple. It's 3 steps. So the first step in manifestation is crystal clear intention. You have to know what you want. How can you create if you don't actually know what you want to create? So having crystal clear intention is vital. The second step in manifestation is unwavering faith. And if you've been sticking around for a while, you know that when I talk about faith, this is beyond belief. This is knowing. Knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt that no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what obstacles come, what you seek is seeking you, and it's already done if it's for your highest good. The third step in manifestation is aligned action. So, really doing the work. People think that manifestation is a way to bypass the work, but the truth is, manifestation is self mastery. Manifestation is the work. So, as a recap, those 3 steps are crystal clear intention, unwavering faith, and aligned action. So, had to give that disclaimer because a lot of folks will come and say, well, I did what you said, I wrote down my list and nothing happened. You have to work the plan. So know exactly what you want, know that it's already done, and take the steps to make it happen. If you are doing those things, these 5 hacks are going to help you manifest really quickly, and it's actually going to be really fun. So, my first tip is to speak it out loud. I'm a firm believer that the power to birth or abort your dreams lies in your tongue. So it's vital that you add some energy behind that thing that you're wanting to create. So I want you to do a really quick exercise with me just to test this out. So I want you to take a moment and just take a deep breath in. And we're going to think of clapping. So just take a few moments and do this with me. I want you to think and visualize yourself clapping. So once you have that image in your mind, now I want you to say out loud, clap, or I'm clapping. And just be mindful of the energy that you feel. So is there any shift in the energy behind when you think I'm clapping versus now when you're saying out loud, I am clapping. Allow yourself to be in the moment, feel how the energy flows. And next, I want you to go ahead and actually clap with me. So in just a second, together we are going to clap for about 5 seconds. So you thought I'm clapping, you said I'm clapping, and now let's go ahead and clap. Give yourself a round of applause. I'm sure you deserve it. So I want you to feel the energy in your hands. Can you feel the shift in energy between the thinking, the saying, and the doing? Really quick tip, if you want to raise your energy quickly, clapping is one way to do so. You can actually feel the energy in your hands. And so in that same way, I see that Kristen just said that she could feel the visceral energy when she spoke it out loud. So in that same way that there is a difference in the energy between you thinking your intention, you speaking your intention, and then you taking action towards your intention, it's the exact same thing with manifestation. So not only do we want to speak out loud our intention, but we want to actually take action, which is my second tip, which is to action it out or role play. I'm a firm believer that we don't get what we think, we don't get what we desire necessarily, we get what we feel, we get what we are, we get the embodiment. And so it's really important that you actually take some action. So one really simple step, and this, for those of you who are taking sales calls and who are currently meeting with clients, this is going to be a game changer. One thing that I do before sales calls or before speaking engagements is actually walk around in the energy that I desire. So I role play being excited that they said yes to an amazing opportunity to transform their lives. I role play how the audience will react when they really get those aha moments that transform their lives. I role play and act out that energy and allow myself to walk it out. So one really quick thing, if you find that you get stage fright or you have some extra energy before you're speaking, walk it out. One thing that I suggest is to role play your queendom. There are a lot of folks watching who know that you are divinity, who know that you are royalty. And when I'm standing in my queendom, it helps me remember that I can do all things. So if ever I'm nervous before a talking engagement, then I envision that I'm putting my crown on my head. I put my robe on my shoulders, and I want you to do this with me because as you do it, you'll notice that you instantly hold your head a little higher. You instantly put your shoulders back and walk around your home with your robe and your crown on. So if you are sitting at home right now, don't try it if you're driving, but if you're sitting at home right now, I encourage you to do this with me and let me know what experience, what do you feel when you're walking around with your crown on, when you're walking around with your robe on. Quick story. Long before I ever quit my full-time job, I still was working in compliance in a financial planning company. And I knew that I wanted to coach. I knew that I was called to greater impact, but I had no idea how it was going to happen. And so I used to lock my office door, and on my lunch break, only on my lunch break, because of course I did not steal company time. On my lunch break, I would actually envision that I was speaking in front of a crowd of thousands. And I would practice how I would walk out when they called my name. At that time, I was driving a Chevy Cavalier, and personally, cars are not important to me. My favorite car comes with a driver, so whatever car that is, but I would envision the way that I would get out of my car and the way that I would drive and sit in my car if it was the luxury car that I desired with a driver. I started hiring drivers for certain things. So that actually is my next tip, which is to put your money where your mouth is. Purchase a good faith symbol. So we talked about the actioning it out and the role playing, but to take that one step further, I encourage you to purchase something that represents what you would do once this thing that you're asking to manifest happens. I had a client some years back who was up for a huge promotion, and to her, this promotion symbolized freedom. And so during our consultation, I asked what would she do once she actually got this promotion. And she told me that there was a really fancy candle she'd been eyeing, and she couldn't justify buying it because it was just so ridiculously priced. But to her, that was a symbol of luxury and a symbol of wealth because she could buy this $35 candle with no thought. And so I actually instructed her to purchase the candle. We actioned out or role played a day in the life of this person who has this promotion. And part of that role play was that she would light this candle and journal. And so I instructed her to purchase the candle ahead of time and start journaling and doing the things that she would do once she received the promotion. A week later, she had her promotion. And so by doing these good faith things, what you are saying is, I have unwavering faith. I know that if this is for me, it's already done. I've had clients do the same thing when they were getting ready for a huge launch. I had one person who was planning on taking a retreat once she got the money from her launch. Well, she put in that good faith and actually went on the retreat ahead of the launch and had a $70,000 month just because she took that action. So, what you are communicating to the universe, to God, to spirit, whatever you connect with as the source of infinite creation, what you are communicating is it's already done. I don't have to worry about if this happens, then I will do my part. I can do my part because I already know that it's happening if it is for my highest good. The next thing that I would say is to use gratitude. You will always hear me talk about gratitude whenever I talk about manifestation because truly gratitude is the number one way to create your desires. Gratitude is the attitude for creation. And this is something really simple that we think we're doing, but often when we have situations that don't necessarily go our way, we move to complaining and away from gratitude. And so my tip would be to express gratitude in everything. In every situation, there is something to be grateful for. And so I just want to take a moment. If you are watching, I see a number of you have said hello in the comments. If you are watching, tell me, what are you grateful for right this moment, right this second? And it doesn't matter if you're watching us live or on the replay. And if we can get those comments to come up, let's just take a few moments to express gratitude. Right now, I am grateful for the amazing team that supports me. I am grateful for just waking up and having the freedom to walk in my purpose. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for peace of mind. I'm grateful for the amazing people that get to work with me and I get to transform lives every single day. And most importantly, I'm grateful for you, the one who is watching this broadcast right now, who is sharing your energy and helping make this space what it is. So I want to hear from you. What are you grateful for? Gratitude is the number one thing that helps me manifest quickly and with ease. Because what you're saying when you're grateful, no matter what the situation looks like, is that you recognize what you have. You appreciate what you have. You honor the creation for what has already happened. And to couple this with the actioning and the role play, you can even express gratitude for things that have not appeared in your 3D reality. I see that Shonda is grateful that she got accepted into nursing school. Congratulations, Shonda. That is incredible. I see Kristen is grateful for this moment, for being alive, for breath, for freedom, for love, for life. Yes, yes, yes. I absolutely agree. Hey, Jazzy, I see Jazzy is grateful for a training manual to teach a class full of students that is now live and online. I touch and agree with each of you. Yes, Zaina is excited and grateful for her first coaching clients. Congratulations. I know that you have been building your business for a while and you absolutely deserve this. Erica is grateful for creativity. Keep it coming. I am so excited about all of these things. And the thing is that as we collectively come together and we put our energy together and express gratitude, we create more things to be grateful for. The more you express gratitude, I want you, for those of you who have children, when you do something amazing for your child or your spouse or your friends or whoever you have in your life, and they express gratitude for what you have done, even if it's not exactly what they wanted or needed, how much more likely are you to give them more of the same? I think of gratitude as telling the universe, thank you, more please. So I encourage you to make a regular practice of gratitude. One thing I do every morning and encourage my clients to do is write out a gratitude list. And coupling this with the actioning out, sometimes my gratitude list is I am so happy and grateful now that I have the business that I desire. Now that I'm attracting the clients that I desire. So even if it hasn't yet happened for you, you can still express gratitude. And my final tip is to have fun. Folks make this so serious and turn it into something that it doesn't need to be. The truth is, you are always creating, you're always manifesting. And so, whether you're manifesting from faith or from fear, you are always manifesting. So, focus on the things that you want and have fun with this. In the beginning, I talked about using tools. And personally, I use tools because it's fun and it keeps me in the spirit of creation. It keeps me in the energy, the lightheartedness, and the high vibe energy of creation. You don't need tools. In the exact same way that you can build a house. I mean, I'd like to see you build a house without tools. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but in the same way that you can use a manual screwdriver versus a power screwdriver or a drill, right? You don't need tools to create anything outside of you. But tools are a really, really fun way to create. And so some of my favorite tools, I mentioned recently a story about feathers, and if you haven't had a chance, be sure to check it out. But essentially, I talked about how when I am struggling with manifesting that big vision, or I forget that I have the power to manifest the big vision, I simply manifest feathers. And so this is actually a beautiful feather that I recently manifested from a bird near my home that was so grateful to share its feather. And then in the story, I kind of shared how all of the birds have been dumping feathers recently. So I hope that they are not naked and cold. But feathers are a really great way because it's something that is really simple to see, and it's that small reminder. So if you have a reminder, for some people, they manifest butterflies, they manifest dragonflies. So find a symbol for you that helps you remember that you're a creator, and it's the most beautiful thing to manifest butterflies and everywhere you walk to see butterflies come out. Another favorite tool is wands. So sometimes I'm on here on my bibbity bobbity boo. And I use my wands personally for scripting as well as for moving energy. And so we have a number of wands and manifestation candles and crystals, crystal grids, all of the tools that you need on our website. So definitely check us out at veneerpierre.com. But using tools is a really fun way to extend the energy from yourself and use something that helps amplify that. So if you need more information about how to use tools for creation, be sure to check out two of my videos. The first one is about crystal gridding, which is how I manifested $15,000 in 4 days using crystal grids. And then we also have WTF, Are Crystals Anyway? So be sure to check those out, and we'll be sure to leave the links in the description. I want to hear from you now. What are your favorite ways to manifest? I see that we have just a few comments, so I want to take a few moments and answer any question. Oh, I love it. Wesley manifests cardinals. Absolutely beautiful. Birds are my spirit animal, and that's actually one way that sometimes my ancestors speak to me. So birds are definitely a way to manifest. So go ahead, drop any comments or questions you have. If we don't answer them live, if you are catching this on the replay, then still go ahead and drop your questions. We will come back through and answer anything that we missed. And if you have enjoyed this broadcast, if this has blessed your life, please share this with a friend, share it with a biz bestie, with your mentors and your mentees, and let them know that we are live every single Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific, 6:30 Eastern. I see Jazzy says that hers are doves. I absolutely love that. So she says that wherever she is in the world, they show up when she is in doubt or low vibration. And so if that already is naturally happening, just set that intention when you need that reminder or when you need that comfort for them to show up. I see Kristen says that life is always so serious. It feels so much better to have fun. Absolutely. And the thing is, it is impossible to be having fun and also to be stressing or to not be present, because often the anxiety that we feel is because we are borrowing worries from the future, and the depression that we feel is because we are focused on the past. Now, this is not talking about clinical depression and anxiety. Obviously, there are also things that happen in our mind with serotonin, but often when we are ruminating and stuck in that position, it's because we're not being present. And so having fun and really just being free and being in gratitude allows you to be present in the moment. We don't manifest in the future. We manifest in the present. So I'm going to take this question before we hop off. Kristen says, how do you recommend we maneuver the balance of actively manifesting and sitting back to be in the flow? This is a really great question, Kristen, because I think a lot of people struggle with actively manifesting, intentionally manifesting, and putting the energy towards what they want, doing the work, and releasing the attachment. And so I believe that the answer to that is to embody the abundance that you desire. I mentioned that we don't attract what we desire or what we feel, we attract what we are. And so truly embody the abundance, embody what you are desiring to create. So for example, if you are asking for a spouse, then truly embodying the love that you desire, creating the space in your home. You would not believe how many entrepreneurs sleep with books and laptops and all kinds of things on the other side of their bed. There's no space in their home to invite anyone into their life. And so embody those things and clear out the space for the creation, and then walk in it as if it's already done. Walk in it knowing that it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's simply when. So if you are needing more manifestation tips, be sure to follow us at Beneer Pierre, Intuitive Life Coach and AIM Strategist on Facebook. Check out our website, beneerpierre.com. And if you know that you are on the brink of next level transformation and you're wanting to speak with me, I encourage you to book a call at beneerpierre.com/booking. Before you go ahead and subscribe, like this video, and share it with a friend, and we will see you back here, same time next Wednesday. Be blessed.